I started this video with a few fun video clips. We all need a break from these types of women. However, I do provide some serious video clips. But before we get into the video, I want to say a few things. These are things I always wanted to say but I keep forgetting. Kevin Samuels always said that women need to be right. He said that to achieve this, women use shaming, lying, and calling people bad names. They not only lie to you, but they also lie about you to others. Then they also support each other even when they know they are wrong. This is called the sisterhood. Plus, he proved in some of his videos that the sisterhood is strong. That it influences them regarding how they treat their sons. I made a video saying that my mother never loved me, and she always let me know since I was born. I received comments and watched other videos where men have indicated the same thing about their mothers. Single mothers where the son reminds them of their father or ex-boyfriend. Divorced women where the son reminds them of the father. And women who think that most men are no good. Women who keep getting into relationships with men that they know are no good, and then blame all men. Kevin Samuels proved in his videos that this is not only with single women, but also with some married women. I have witnessed this with some of the married women I once knew. I have watched women in my family, women I had relationships with, and women I worked with use these tactics. Most of the time, we men walk away and not deal with it. I think the reason why both men and women liked Kevin Samuels is because he put into words what we all have experienced. The one thing Kevin Samuels left out or did not say, was the screaming. They will keep screaming and get angrier and angrier. They will do this to beat you down until you give in and do what they want. Then after it is all said and done. After they know they were wrong. After they know they hurt you. They want to act like it was no big deal, and that you have no right to be upset or angry. Many YouTube creators have problems with these women. Take me for example. Every time I tell a personal story in my video, a week later, YouTube places restrictions on that video. I think my personal stories remind them of how stupid and dumb they are. That they are not as smart as what they think they are. That in the past, they believed that they won or got away with something. But my stories indicate that they got away with nothing. And in reality, they lost. And like Kevin Samuels and many other YouTube creators indicate in their videos, if they keep doing this behavior, they will always lose. Kevin Samuels also told these types of women to buy a dog and die alone. The majority of these women, even if they do not buy a dog or a cat, after the age of 40, they are either taking antidepressants, or are closet alcoholics. Kevin Samuels was right. Most women are not built to be alone. Here are the video clips.
What would you do if we were standing in line somewhere and there was a girl in front of us with a really big butt and super tight leggings on?
Right there?
Yeah, just right in front of us.
I'm right here. Our eyes, you, me, that pillow.
What?
Our eyes right here. Just look at me. Just you and me, baby.
Packet of condoms, please.
Sure. Here.
Thank you. Yes. Condoms.
Fine.
Thank you. One packet.
Fine, wait.
Thank you.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Every week you come here and you buy condoms.
Yeah, so?
So, you don't have a girlfriend?
Yeah, I don't have a girlfriend. But that girl working in there? She's my ex-girlfriend.
I'm loyal to my tribe. I'm loyal to my people, not women as a whole.
First off, I absolutely love this creator. She's straight to the point, direct. You know what you're getting, no BS. I love that about her. I also love that she stands for exactly what I stand for, which is the truth. We ain't on nobody's side. We not picking sides. We not with men. We not with women. We are for the truth. That's the end of the story. I literally had a conversation with my younger brother today, and I was telling him, I was like, lately when I've been doing videos, a lot of it has been swaying towards men, but it's not been on purpose. But the more I go into telling the truth, the more men are starting to be right in a lot of the conversations. And it's not that I'm intentionally trying to make videos targeting women, but it's just working out to be that way because so many of these conversations are built off of double standards, hypocrisy, lies, and delusion. And in order for me to unravel the truth, it looks as if I'm on men's side, but I'm not on men's side. I'm just on the side of truth. I will never defend somebody when they wrong. When you wrong, you wrong. Man or woman, you wrong. But as soon as you disagree with a woman who got common sense, who don't operate like you, ironically, she to pick me. But you ain't to pick me while you meanwhile somewhere selling that little cat or online, busting it wide open and twerking and dancing with your friend at the club like you gay, but you really ain't, so that you can get attention from men. That ain't pick me energy. But me simply telling the truth is pick me energy. Get out my face.
And arguing with men is the most annoying thing ever because you men use logic. Like us women, we just want to argue with emotion, but you men, you use too much logic, too many facts. Like when you're arguing with a man, there is no emotion involved in their argument. It's just you did A and B, which caused me to do C, and that's why we're at D. And I'm like, because of they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. And that's why I hate admitting to men that I'm wrong, because they've spat so many facts at me that if I even admit I'm wrong, I'll just look so incompetent.
If there was one thing that you wish men understood better about women, what would it be?
Oh gosh, that's a good question. Pick your damn clothes up off the floor.
What was that again? I couldn't hear.
Pick your damn clothes up off the floor.
Okay. Why can't women just remember to leave the damn toilet seat up?
You know, that's a great question. Goes both ways.
Okay. Okay. Women often talk about hormones influencing their emotions and behavior. Why are there some women who shame men for being horny when testosterone is a male hormone?
These interview questions seem super sexist, and I'm not going to continue this. Thanks so much, though.
Doesn't it go both ways, though?
They seem all pretty sexist. That's okay, though. Thank you so much.
Do you think the money that you make from that translates to any sort of intelligence or skill, or do you accept the fact that you have no skill and maybe lack a lot of intelligence, which is why you had to go down that path?
That is not why I had to go down that path. I have a degree.
A degree in what?
Philosophy.
You could have become a very well-respected lawyer, had a good career. What do you think your kids are going to think when they said, oh, my mom had two options? They could have been a philosopher and a lawyer who made a lot of money, but they decided to be an online whore for 2 years, and then when they got ugly, now nobody wants to hire them anymore because they ruined their name and their reputation.
Men always just want virgins that hadn't had sex with anyone and are really good girls. And it's like you want younger women as well, so it's like that whole predator vibes.
What if I said women are stupid, can't make money, short, and weak because they want a guy that makes more money than them, taller than them, more confident, ambitious, etc.? That would be ludicrous, wouldn't it? We don't shame female preferences. When a woman says, I want a man that's tall, makes money, etc., you go, girl, you deserve it. That's your preferences. If I say, I want a girl that's not that has some sexual temperance, that isn't going to embarrass me when I walk in a room, that's considered, oh, that's toxic and masculine, etc. We demonize male preferences, but we don't demonize female preferences.
This man was sentenced to life in prison in 1982. In 2008, he was released after new DNA evidence proved that Stephen Phillips was innocent. He was given $6 million by the government as an apology for keeping him in a cell for 26 years. Stephen was married in 1982 when he went to prison, and his wife divorced him shortly after. But when she found out he had been given $6 million, she immediately sued him to try to get half that money for herself. I can't even begin to imagine the heartbreak Stephen must have experienced. First, to spend 26 years behind bars for a crime you didn't commit. Then to have the woman you love divorce you, only to come back in your life decades later to try to get money out of you. That's so messed up. Thankfully, the judge ruled in Stephen's favor, and his now ex-wife was to be given precisely $0. Stephen was asked about the situation by reporters, and he only had one sentence to say: when the cheese is on the table, that's when the rats come out.
We actually don't need it.
What do you mean that we don't need gravity?
What if it was never invented?
Invented by who?
Sir Isaac Newton.
Isaac Newton created gravity?
Whoever created gravity, someone did, but we don't actually need it.
There was,
like,
a time on Earth before gravity existed?
Yes. Who created gravity, babe? Dan.
It was Isaac Newton, you're right.